Hi everyone, Matt Bufano here with the Luzerne County Sports Hall of Fame. I'm joined by Chris Mayerski. Chris is a Wyoming Valley West graduate.
Correct.
Who had a great deal of success in baseball at Valley West and Wilkes University as well, right?
Yeah.
So Chris, first off, starting off, what does this recognition mean to you today, being a member of the Luzerne County Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame class of 2025?
Yeah, I mean, the history of sports in Luzerne County is phenomenal. So to be mentioned with some of the greats that have come before me is just something that I'll never forget. And it's just really exciting, not only baseball, but all the sports that are represented in Luzerne County. To be amongst them is really cool. And I'm looking forward to the day. I'm excited about it, and I have goosebumps every time I talk about it.
That's great.
It's a really honor. Growing up in the area and the history of sports in Luzerne County, it's just really cool to be a part of it.
And Valley West baseball kind of speaks for itself. You played there. Tell us a little bit. Do you have a favorite accomplishment or a proudest accomplishment from your time playing high school baseball?
Yeah, I think my proudest accomplishment was playing in the All-Star game against Lackawanna County. I took home MVP in a game that I played with Russ Kanzler, who was also a phenomenal player. There are just so many great players in the years that I spent, and even today. So to be amongst some of those guys and take home MVP, I think that was a pretty cool thing my senior year.
That is pretty good. And then you go to Wilkes University. How many years were you a starter at Wilkes?
I started all 4 years.
All 4 years, which is rare for a college player. Before we talk about some of your accomplishments at Wilkes, tell us what about you as a player set you apart? What position did you play? How did you achieve your greatest success? Like, what was the key in your training or your mindset?
Yeah, I think the most important thing was just to be me and stay within myself. I know that I had a lot of talent, but I also spent a lot of time playing many different positions. And I think that really helped me solidify a place in the starting lineup. And I was a good hitter, so that helps too. But my freshman and sophomore year, I started mainly in the outfield, and then made a jump to third base and first base, and spent most time at third base in the last 2 years. But just being able to be a utility person, play a lot of positions, and just stay focused on my hitting, I think was the most important thing to keep a spot. But also being able to be a leader and really push my teammates too was also a big part of it as well. It was just a great group of a lot of local players on the teams that I spent on. So it was really cool to play against some guys in high school and then be on their team at Wilkes. Yeah.
And then you also, as an individual, set a couple of records.
Yeah.
Do you recall them off the top of your head?
Yeah, I can go through all of them, but the ones that are really cool is having a home run record at Wilkes, which stands today at 36. In the RBI record. So my favorite thing to do was to bring in my teammates. So those are really fun. And I was a big kid when I was younger, so home runs were always a thing for me. But a lot of people caught up with me as I got older, size-wise. But to still be able to take on the power into college and do it there successfully was pretty cool. And it's just something that was always a part of my game. But looking back at it now, it's kind of surprising. I think that I was still able to maintain that when seeing how some of these guys are that play in the majors. So that was pretty cool. Those are my two favorite records that I still hold today.
And last question, how about, have you remained in athletics post your playing career?
Yeah, so most recently I was helping out with the Dallas 9th grade baseball team, which was fun to do. I spent a few years coaching at Wilkes when I finished my playing career. The most fun I have now, though, is coaching my boys. They're 11 and 9, so we're up at Back Mountain. So that's probably the most fun I have as a coach. But I still like to be involved at the high school level, and who knows, maybe someday again at the college level. I just enjoy being able to share my experiences, not only as a player, but as a person, and really help these younger players grow and understand the game of baseball. So it's fun. Baseball has always been part of my life, and I look forward to continue to be a part of it.
Great. Well, they could learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah.
So thank you, Chris, and enjoy the evening.
Awesome. Thanks again.
All right.